Bitcoin predictions for the full moon on October 17th. All right, this is not financial or investment advice. If you're new here, I'm Jack. I'm an engineer gone crypto astrologer. On this channel, I combine technical analysis with astrology. Please ignore the spam in the comments below. Bitcoin's predictions will be given at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And let's take a look at the full moon that we have coming up here. So we look at where we are right here. And we have this full moon directly opposite the sun. And it is actually squaring Mars. So it's squaring Mars in Cancer. And so this could bring some intensity. Mars is not happy in Cancer. And the full moon being in Aries, it just makes it that much more intense. As Aries is the sign that Mars would prefer to be in. Mars does not typically like to be in Cancer. Cancer can bring a lot of watery emotions, and Mars is more of very assertive, confident energy. It's the warrior archetype, and the moon being in Aries can bring that warrior intensity. With Mars not being happy, that can bring some not so great situations, can bring conflicts, bring emotional outbursts, reactivity, those kinds of things. In terms of events on the world stage, we could definitely see more escalations. In the Middle East. I sure hope not. Let's pray for the best. It's definitely not guaranteed, but we just have to be aware of this energy that we're dealing with. Now let's take a look at the charts. Here we have the Bitcoin chart, and the weekly close was pretty good overall. As you can see, it went down. Let's zoom in a little bit. It went down to 59,788. It almost hit this 50% level at 59,500 approximately. That 50% level is from this recent peak on July 29th all the way down to this low. We saw a lot of volatility. We saw an uptick in volume on this week in August when we had that major dump. Not surprised, but that got bought up quickly that week, and we started heading upwards. And we've been on an uptrend ever since. So we take a look at this approximate trend line. You know, we're heading upwards so far. And so we're holding this 50% level. That's very, very good. We are creating a higher low. And could this be another higher low? If that's the case, that would be very bullish this past week. If we can hold that, that's going to be very, very good. And the other good news about this previous week is we headed down. Typically that's bearish, but look at what happened. The wick tells us the story. So buyers came in and bought this all the way up from, just below 60,000 all the way up to 62,800, right on the line of this 21 SMA moving average line, which is a critical level. As you can see, typically when we're in a bull market, we are above this yellow line, this 21 SMA. We have been, a little undecided. The market, especially with Bitcoin, has been hanging out below it, but now we have a potential to be breaking out above it. So if we can break above this level, 62,700, and hold above that, that is going to be very, very, very good for Bitcoin and the greater crypto market. Now let's take a look at the RSI and the stochastic RSI. Now this is really interesting. As you can see, we were on this downtrend ever since the peak in March. And then we just got a breakout here. And this looks like to be confirming because if we zoom in here, we broke out above this trend line. We are sitting above this moving average line. And the last week, we didn't drop back below it. We are still hanging tight. So we're still above this moving average line. And the last time we were hanging out above it, it's typically good news. And it's typically a bull market when we're above that. If we can go back a little bit further, the last time we broke out in a very noticeable way, it was January 2023, and we broke way above that. Now, we're not getting a clean breakout yet, so we could be somewhere along the lines of this, like back in August 2020. where it's just kind of holding above it. Maybe we drop below it again at some point before we really start heading back up. But overall, that's looking bullish. And then we look at the stochastic RSI. Slight concern here because, you know, we did get the stochastic RSI cross a couple weeks ago, September 9th. I guess that was a month ago. And we broke out above that. You know, we are creating a higher high, so that's good. At least we're doing that. But the fact that this last week, it's almost getting another stochastic RSI cross. So we're going to have to wait another week until October 14th to see what happens. If this is going to go back up, that would be bullish, or if it's going to cross back down, and that would bring more bearish momentum, and Bitcoin would probably have to correct again. So we're going to have to wait on that. We're definitely not out of the woods yet. We still have more work to do. Looking at the astrology for the October 17th full moon, we are getting that full moon in Aries, squaring Mars in Cancer. Like I said, Mars is not happy in that sign, so it can bring some tricky events in our own lives, some emotional outbursts, things of that nature. And then on the world stage, there could be some escalations. Let's hope for the best. Let's pray for the best. The good news, this is very good. We have Pluto sextile Venus and Pluto sextile Neptune. That's double bueno right there. And then we have Neptune trining Venus and Neptune sextile Uranus. Double bueno right now, right there. And then Uranus is the planet of technology and crypto. So we're getting those positive trines there. And then Venus is getting a sextile and a trine from the couple of the outer planets, Pluto and Neptune. That is looking good. So perhaps, you know, this full moon, Aries square Mars, negativity will get canceled out by all these positive aspects. And perhaps, you know, perhaps if we see a correction in crypto, that is going to be, I think, in my opinion, not financial advice, but I'm going to be buying that opportunity because, I mean, we're getting some mostly positive astrology showing that these could be good opportunities overall. Now, the Bitcoin astrology, October 15th, we get Saturn sextile the Bitcoin sun. This is very, very positive. The last time this happened, I believe, was in March of this year, and we got that all-time high for Bitcoin. So could we have another move up? That is certainly possible. I'll let you guys know towards the end of this video. October 17th, on the day of the full moon, we get Venus trining the Bitcoin Jupiter. That is very good because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and typically we can see expansion in the markets when we get a positive aspect, especially with Venus, the planet of love and money. That's very nice. Then we get Pluto conjunct the Bitcoin Jupiter. That's another pretty positive hit to Jupiter. That's an orb. We don't get a direct hit, so it's not extremely positive, but it is very positive. October 18th, we get Venus squaring the Bitcoin Venus. That's a bit negative. And then Jupiter squaring the Bitcoin Saturn. That's just barely an orb, slight negative. So we're getting more positives than negatives. That is always a good thing. It gives us the potential green light for this full moon. And typically on full moons, we get a pump. Typically on the day of or after. Definitely subscribe. I just wanted to mention that for those who haven't already. We got to get more subscribers on this channel. We're almost at 400 or 4,000 subscribers. Let's get it up, guys. We really got to get this channel to 10,000 subscribers, 20,000. We got to get to 50,000, okay? Because I'm putting out these videos almost every day. Let's get this channel bumping. I just made a theme song. I'm putting in the work for you guys. I'm making this fun as well. And we can play that theme song at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And of course, let's take a look at the Russell 2000. If we haven't already looked at this chart enough, let's just pull it up really quickly. All right, so we still not out of the woods, guys. I've mentioned this so many times. We still haven't broken out to an all-time high. We got to bust through that to get a major crypto run. If we want to get an altcoin run, we got to see that right there. Now, the Crypto Astro Mastermind, I want to let you guys know about this. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of crypto astrology and revolutionize your crypto trading strategy? Check this out, guys. So this is the Crypto Astro Mastermind. If you haven't already heard about this, you are going to get monthly detailed astrology analysis from yours truly. We look at Bitcoin astrology, Ethereum, and major altcoins. We also dive much deeper than these free YouTube channels into technical analysis and astrology macroeconomics analysis. I bring in some of my colleagues who are experts in macro analysis, some of which worked with Raul Powell, and I give a ton of valuable information. My members will let you know the truth that I really over-deliver on these calls. You'll get a Q&A with me, so you can ask me your burning questions. I'll answer on the end of the calls. This is a monthly private call with me. You get a supportive group environment, a private Telegram group with other like-minded investors. You're going to get life-changing insights, maximize your profits, and guys, the most valuable thing is I will give my top tips to time the market accurately, okay? So back in June, I told y'all that we are going to get a dump in crypto, and we did get that. We got that major correction, and I told everyone in my private group that I was taking profits before we got that dump, and that's what happened. So how would you like to time the market peaks and maximize those profits? All right, this is a monthly call with me, and they're recorded, so you get access to the recordings. You also get access to all the epic bonuses, guys. I'm giving tons of value here. Get lifetime access for just one payment or 4 monthly installments. And guys, I have something very, very special for you since you're on this video right now. Special for you, special for October. The next 2 signups get $100 off. If this wasn't enough, guys, I'm going to give you this discount for those who sign up this month. I want to get a couple new signups. For those who have been looking to get access to this, this is the time. You will also receive these epic bonuses, the altcoins with 10x to 20x potential. Guys, this could be one of the best times to capitalize on these altcoins before they go off on a run, guys. I'm looking at the astrology. There is definite potential, not 100% guaranteed, but there's definite potential that we could be heading into a run in the next few months. You want to get access to these altcoin potentials, guys. It's not financial advice, but I'm sharing the ones that I'm looking at, and they do have 10x to 20x potential. I feel confident with that. You also get the Crypto Astrology 101 course. So for those who are very, very interested in how I've been getting 89% accuracy with my predictions with crypto, using astrology, tap into the connection between the cosmic cycles and the crypto trends. This is super, super valuable. And then, if that wasn't enough, get the Bitcoin astrology analysis through Q1 2025. So all the way through March 2025, including all the way through 2024, get all of my Bitcoin astrology analysis. Guys, this is super, super epic. And I saw something very, very significant about March of 2025 that you don't want to miss. So definitely get access to this. All right, so once again, the next 2 signups get $100 off. Don't miss your chance, guys. There could be people taking those spots right now. All right, get in before they do. Okay, so the Bitcoin predictions are, we definitely have volatility, okay, guys? There's a lot in the astrology that's pointing to volatility. Pluto's in Capricorn. It's about to head into Aquarius for the next 20 years. All right, so it's dipping into Capricorn. This is extremely intense energy. It's potentially breaking down the old structures and bringing in the new, okay? Pluto does not mess around, so for sure volatility. Pluto's going to go directly into Aquarius on November 20th, so we only have like another month and a half of intensity. So as long as there's no sudden surprises and we don't have any crazy black swan events, Bitcoin could get a pump around October 15th, right before that full moon. Give or take 7 days, okay, guys? Like, astrology is not always on the exact day of. There's a little wiggle room. But overall, like I've showed you, the astrology is looking very bullish. We're getting a lot more positive aspects than negative. So things are honestly looking good, and we could start to head up on, dare I say, another run. But we got to get out of the woods. I think, you know, if you're more on the cautious side, we might even want to wait out. You know, those who are very cautious, you could wait out October and maybe November, because we're getting a crazy election, and then Pluto's finally going to go into Aquarius at the end of November. So like any time around like after November 20th. But honestly, I personally have been buying, and I have my stop losses just in case things go for the worst, but things are looking good overall. All right, guys, I think we should start the music. I think we should play the theme song. If you haven't heard this already, I think you're going to dig this. If you don't, well, you can always go to the next video, but listen to this epic, epic crypto Astro theme song.
rising to the top. By the dip, we won't let this moment stop. Sats in our pockets, we're running on this wave. To the moon we go, in crypto we are brave.
Please subscribe if you haven't already. And enjoy the rest of the show.
Confusion make us change. Crypto, Astro, feel the beat in your soul. Money printer, go, it's out of control. Hold on, game strong, we'll never fade away. In this funky rhythm, we'll dance all day. Full moon's here, Bitcoin's in its prime. Their market fears, we just laugh, it's no crime. Bull market vibes, got our gang in the groove. With Satoshi spirit, we're ready to move. Not your keys, not your coins, that's the game. We'll hold tight now, we're all the same. Crypto, Astro, feel the beat in your soul. Money printer, go, it's out of control. Hold on, gang strong, we'll never fade away. In this funky rhythm, we'll dance all day. To the moon we'll fly, in the stars we'll play. In the crypto universe, we find our way. To the moon we'll fly, in the stars we'll play. In the crypto universe, we find our way.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon.